my nails are looking real cool. I hope the camera's not blurry. Ooh, yes, that's better. I can actually see. I feel like I'm just missing hoops. There we go. Yeah, that is better. Okay. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Kanari, back with another video. Today, as y'all can see from the title, what? I am going to be giving y'all Netflix suggestions, binge-worthy Netflix shows y'all should watch while quarantined, because I don't really watch Netflix like that, but these shows have kept me on Netflix, so I'm bringing it to y'all. And some of these are kind of like shows I've watched earlier in the year, like in 2019, but I'm still going to bring those to y'all because I'm sure y'all are bored while quarantined up and stuff, so I'm gonna shoot y'all with some suggestions. So before I get on with this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also comment down below some more video requests, and make sure to hit the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video, and subscribe to my channel to see more from me, and follow my social medias. They're all linked down below, so go follow and add me. And without further ado, let's get right on with the video. So first show, y'all should already know.
Okay.
It's number 1 on Netflix right now, Outer Banks. When I tell you guys, this show is so good, I'm rewatching it a second time because it's that good. And I know my brother wants me to shout him out because he put me on. He did not put me on. He was watching before me, I will say that. Y'all will not regret watching it. I'm gonna give y'all a little summary about each show I named. Outer Banks is basically about 4 teenage best friends who live in the Outer Banks, which is in North Carolina, I'm pretty sure. And in the Outer Banks, they live in this place called the Cut. That's where the lower class lives, which is called the Pogues. And then the higher class is called the Kooks. The main character, John B., his father has disappeared, or that's what he thinks. And the Outer Banks is kind of like based off of like water and surfing and boats and stuff like that. So they're on a boat and one of them notices a abandoned ship. So John B goes down to look to see if he can find anything, and he finds something that actually belonged to his father. This kind of gives him and his friends clues and like evidence to find what really happened to his dad and everything behind this disappearance. Basically, these clues led up to his dad's disappearance, and they're all on an adventure to find more clues and secrets. I don't want to like spoil it, but later on in the show, one of the Kooks, which is like the high class, this girl named Sarah, she comes into the picture a little later. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. I really recommend it. It's actually so good. I'm gonna be rating these shows as well. So for Outer Banks, I gave it a 10 out of 10. Let me know if y'all have watched it or if y'all are planning on watching it down below. Next show, we have Too Hot to Handle. This kind of reminded me of like Love Island, kind of. I've only watched a few episodes of Love Island. That's what it kind of reminded me of, but it was a little different. So basically, Too Hot to Handle is, I think, how many singles were on there? I don't know how many singles were on there, but they brought in like 8 singles, I'm pretty sure. They basically live on this island where they can't do anything intimate with whoever they're attracted to. Money is the prize, and they can get money taken away if they break the rule. You can't do anything intimate with anyone, or you'll get money taken away from your prize. But on this, a lot of them learn that you can form a deep connection without having to be intimate. There's a lot more things they do on the show, but it's a really good show. I really recommend it. I would rate that show 9. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining these as best as I can. It's really hard to explain shows for me because it's like there's different episodes and they're all different, so it's kind of hard to explain the summary of each show, you know? I'm pretty sure most of y'all have seen Too Hot to Handle, know what it is and what it's about. Next show was Never Have I Ever. I thought it was a movie at first, but it wasn't. And it's basically about this Indian American girl who is a sophomore in high school. Basically, she doesn't want to be like the Indian girl norm where they can't really do much things like kiss boys and do stuff with boys. So she kind of like wants to live her life the way she wants, because her life is kind of more of Americanized, and she has like this little crush on this boy named Paxton. Oh yeah, and her name is Davy. She's also like one of the smartest people in her grade. Really, the show is just about her life, the obstacles she has to overcome, basically. So basically like a little teenage show, I guess. I don't know, but I would rate that also a 9. It was actually pretty good, and the ending took a turn. I kind of already knew that that was gonna happen, but I wasn't really expecting that, and it kind of like leaves you questioning on like what's gonna happen, if there's gonna be a season 2 or not, which I feel like there won't, but I don't know. But I know Outer Banks, they're making a season 2 because baby, that last episode, like, there's gonna be season 2. Like, I know there is. Like, what? Next show is All American. We all know this show is so good. Y'all should already know what this is. Like, y'all should already know like the summary and stuff. I don't even know how I'm going to explain it because this is so much. It's too much to explain. There's already 3 seasons of this. It's pretty much about like high school life and football and just changes in life. But if y'all watch it, y'all will definitely understand it. I would rate this show a 10 out of 10. It was one of my favorite shows on Netflix. Like, next show is Black Lightning. I've only watched a few episodes of Black Lightning and I kind of just like fell off. Whenever the episodes I was watching, they were really good and really intriguing, but then I kind of just stopped watching it. But it's like an action series and involves like black superheroes. And it's not like anything like cheesy or anything like that. It's actually really interesting. I can't really like give you a full summary because I haven't watched the whole season of it. And I think it has like 2 seasons or something like that. I'm not sure. I recommend it. And like what I've watched, I would give an 8.5 because it was really good, actually. It was really interesting. It's kind of that show that you have to like keep on watching to get interested in it. Next show is Good Girls. I've actually like loved this show for a while now. I think it has 3 seasons and I finished all of them like a long time ago. Basically, it's these 3 moms had like financial struggles and stuff, so they needed a way to make money. And I guess the way they were making it got them into a trouble with the gang. Then the gang leader would like boss them around and tell them what to do and basically be their boss and would sometimes get other people hurt. It's also kind of hard to explain because there is 3 seasons, I'm pretty sure. I would definitely recommend watching the show. It is worth watching. I would give it a 9.5. And I'm sorry if I didn't explain that one well as well. Like, summarizing is not my thing. Like, I'm talking about like verbally. So next show is Alexa and Katie. I know it probably seems kind of cheesy and kind of like a Disney Channel-ish, but Alexa and Katie is actually very realistic because like this stuff happens in real life and stuff. I think there's 3 seasons of this too. The main character Alexa in season 1 finds out she has cancer and her best friend Katie is like literally her best friend. Like, she's always there for her and stuff like that. And it just kind of shows like the obstacles they have to go through, and basically it's just like teen life and stuff like that, like the teenage life norm, you know. I don't really know how to explain it. I would definitely give it a 9. It's actually pretty good, even though it seems like it would be kind of corny and cheesy and kind of like Disney Channel-ish. I recommend watching it. Next one is No Good Nick. This one kind of is like the same thing as the last one. It kind of seems probably like cheesy and corny, but that's really not it. Like, it's actually really interesting. But the main character, her name is Nick. She's a teenage girl and I think she's like probably like 14, 15. Basically, she is in the foster care and she goes to live with this family, this really like welcoming family, and basically she's trying to steal their money and just like expensive stuff from them. But then she starts to realize that like this family actually like really cares about her, and she's starting to actually like the family too, but like that's not really supposed to be the case. Really, she's trying to take advantage of the family. But she actually starts to form a bond with her siblings and her parents. She starts to form a bond with the whole family. And I think there's 2 seasons of this one, but I would have to rate it a 9. It's pretty good. Definitely recommend it. Next one is Family Reunion. I said that weird. Family Reunion. It's like a family-friendly TV show. I like those like homey TV shows, as y'all can tell. Basically, Family Reunion. This black family goes down to live with the husband's parents and eventually moves in with them. The kids are getting like used to, well, actually the teenage girl is getting used to, you know, the town and getting used to making new friends and stuff. It's like the teenage thing again, kind of, but there's all different types of aspects and stuff. I don't really know how I would even like summarize this one. All I know is that it's really good and it has 2 seasons. I can't remember which twin is the mom. It's either Tia or Tamara. I don't know which one. I would rate this one a 9.5, and I really recommend the show. Next TV show is Love is Blind. This one's kind of like Too Hot to Handle. Kind of reminded me of The Circle a little bit as well. This one's kind of old news, but a bunch of singles are taken in and they verbally talk to the person they're talking to. They can't see the person, and they basically have to form a deep connection and bond with the person without even seeing them. So it's basically just based off their personality. Then the person eventually like proposes to the person and you see if they get married or not at the end of it. And I would give Love is Blind probably like a 9. It's really interesting. It's really good. It's probably not like as popular right now anymore because the hype of it has like died down by the time this is posted and filmed. Next show is Unbelievable. Basically, this girl, I forgot her name, she's like a teenage girl. Basically, she gets sexually assaulted by a person. The next day she calls the police and she tells them what happened and stuff like that. But then her foster care mom tells the police that she doesn't believe her daughter. Like, she doesn't believe any of this happened in the first place. So then the police questioned her again, basically asked if she's telling the truth and stuff, and she's like really under pressure, so she says she's not. And then she has to go to court for like not telling the truth over something that serious, because I guess like it's illegal to not tell the truth when you're being interrogated. But she was actually telling the truth the whole time. Then a few days later, the same thing happens to another girl, and this private investigator, she's a woman, she basically, you know, interrogates the girl and just asks her questions about everything that happened that night. And the girl gives her a bunch of clues and just like everything that she remembers from what happened, which really helps out the lady. And they eventually find the pictures that he had taken of the girls. Those are one of the things the girl had to remember, that he took pictures of them. They eventually find pictures on like the site, and they notice someone they haven't seen before, and it was the first victim. So the lady calls the guy from the Colorado department, which is where the first girl, and basically asks if he knows about this girl, and he notices that it's the girl that he had interrogated. Basically, he calls her back, you know, apologizes for like everything and stuff like that. I can't remember if they found the guy or not, but it's really good. It's really interesting. Again, it's like one of those shows that you have to keep on watching to be interested in, I guess you would say. But I would definitely give it a 9. I'm not good at explaining stuff, y'all. Y'all should know this already. We've been through that. And then last show is One Day at a Time. It's a really funny show. It's like a family-friendly type show. So basically, like this Cuban American family, you know, lives in this apartment, whatever, and the single mom of 2 kids, a daughter and a son. She's a nurse and struggling a little bit and stuff like that. I don't really know how to explain it because a lot goes on. I think there's 3 seasons. I wish there was a season 4, but I think that it got canceled because it wasn't getting that much exposure. It's like a lot of seasons, so it's kind of hard to explain. It's a lot of episodes as well, but all I know is that it's a really, really good show. Like, y'all will enjoy it. Like, the first episode y'all see, y'all would definitely be interested. It's like a good laugh, and it's really like reality because a lot of families probably go through the same things. It's like really relatable, you know? So I would definitely give One Day at a Time a 3.5. And that's the last show on my list. I'm so sorry for my lack of explanation and summarization. Let me know if y'all have watched any of these shows or are planning on watching these shows. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all already know what to do, so just do it. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.
To you, can't even play it cool. Thinking around them nights I could have rather been with you tonight.